Hello and welcome back. Touching a person with your left hand while shaking hands with your right can create a powerful non-verbal communication. These are called double handers, and we have talked about it previously in the video about intimacy spaces in double handers. I will recommend you to check that out. But in this video, we will see how effective double handers are through a simple experiment. So let's begin. Researchers at the University of Minnesota conducted an experiment that came to be known as the phone booth test. They placed a coin on the ledge of a telephone booth, then hid behind the tree and waited for the suspecting people to walk in and find it. When this happened, one of the researchers would approach the suspect and say, "Did you happen to see my coin in that phone booth? I need it to make another call." Well, surprisingly, only 23% of the people admitted they found it and gave it back to them. But in the second part of the study, the coin was again placed in the phone booth. But when the researchers approached the people who took it, they touched them lightly on the elbow for not longer than 3 seconds and inquired about the coin. And here we can see the beauty of body language. This time, 68% of the people admitted to have the coin, look embraced, and said things like I was looking around to try to see who owned it. So let's talk about conclusion of the experiment. Skillful elbow touching as well as double hander handshakes can give up to 3 times the chance of getting what you want. There are three reasons this technique works. First, the elbow is considered a public space and is far away from intimate parts of the body language. Well, we have talked about these things in intimacy spaces of body language. Anyways, second, touching a stranger is not considered acceptable in most countries, so it creates an impression. Third, a light 3-second elbow touch creates a momentary bond between the two people. This experiment was conducted in various countries, and the statistics show that with elbow touching, coin was returned by 72% of Australians, 70% of the English people, 85% of Germans, 50% of French, and 20% of Italians. This results show that elbow touching works better in places where frequent touching is not a cultural norm. Overall, it was found that women were 4 times more likely to touch another woman than a man to touch another man. So, this shows the power of touch. Anyways, in the next video, we will talk about the cultural differences in body language. So, thanks for watching. Like, share, and subscribe. Don't forget to hit the bell icon and stay tuned for future videos.